Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. Welcome to the quiz this week on Sunday. It's 8 o'clock, so all good to go. How are you all doing? Hope you're surviving this and you're with your family and friends. Or if you're not, you've caught up with them this week. So it certainly looks like hopefully something's going to get lifted this week. I really hope so. Excuse me. But yeah, it certainly feels like we've broken the back of everything. So let me know in the chat whereabouts you are calling in from or where you're dialing in from. It'd be great to hear from you. How's my week been? My week has been pretty uneventful, which is good. But yeah, hello to my family and friends. I've got my dad and mum watching, and I've got my brother and little niece has just gone to bed, and a friend, Paul McConnell, who I ride with. I'm wearing this t-shirt for you today. I wish he'd come back to Specialized. He's changed over to a Trek bike, unfortunately. So, excuse me. Right, Cherie Hudson, hello again. Really great to see you. Nicola Longweir, hello. Avril Maley. Yeah, let me know where you're from. That'd be great as well. Richard Nat Barrett, hi guys, from Bromsgrove. Hope you are. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. Thanks very much for your recommendation of Designated Survivor. I've actually been watching that now. And I couldn't get past the third episode last time. I thought it was a bit dull, but it's actually turned out to be really, really good. A little bit like West Wing meets House of Cards, which, if any of you remember that. Another one as well that I picked up this week has been, what was it called? Future Man. If you like Seth Rogen films, go and have a look at that. It's really, really funny. So if you were brought up in and around the 80s like I was, it's just brilliant. So Lindsay Marie, shout out to Lottie and Ollie in Stockton. Hey guys, how you doing? Catherine Stamp in Nottinghamshire. What else we got? Karen Stafford in Windsor. Cherie Hudson's back again. Who else we got? Anthony Griffiths. Hello from Holly and John. Hi guys. Who else we got? Alice Wheeler, regulars from Cullington in Cheshire. It's brilliant. Hoping to be our neighbours. Excellent. Bevan Page Swan. Hi guys. Annette McFadden from Anne and Dave. Hi guys. Nicola Longmere. Love these quizzes. I love doing it. It's this was taking me all day actually. So it's just overwhelmed by. I think Caroline Hurst. That's my old schoolmate. Hello Caroline. How you doing? Hope you are well. Marie Derry with you again from the Derrys. That's brilliant. Joe Rose from Suffolk. Excellent. David Roy in Perthshire, Scotland. Nicola Longwear, Prison Break is fab. Yeah, I couldn't get, once he'd broken out of the prison for the first time, I couldn't really take the other ones seriously, so I kind of fell out of love with that. Wentworth Miller, wasn't it? It was good though. I did enjoy it. Me and my brother used to watch that. Karen Mead Clueless from Morecambe. Hi guys. Shelley and Anthony from Ramsgate in Kent. Susie from Westgate. What else got? Sorry, my friend missed a comment I put on. Big up Big D, Mrs T, Big and MC, and Mr. and Mrs Pat. Hi guys. Hope you are good. Trek slogan is it's specialised only faster. No, it isn't. Donna from Haverhill. Chris M. Hi from Wandsworth. You're only around the corner from me. I'm in Battersea. Paula and Wayne from Birmingham. What else we got? Anne-Marie Thorne from Birmingham. Looking forward to this. Lisa Newton, looking forward to this. Good luck from Lisa and Rob in Royston. Brilliant. So the premise, it's really easy. All you need is pen and paper. Please don't put the answers in the comments. I'm not asking you a question for you to put it in the comments. It is just for fun, obviously, but if you put the the answers in the comments, it spoils it for everybody who is doing it. Can't quite get rid of the comments. So if you're watching this on Facebook on a tablet or something, if you swipe right, I'll have to do it the opposite way. If you swipe right, that'll get rid of the comments. If you're watching this on a computer, if you maximise a computer on Facebook, if you maximise the window, it'll get rid of the comments. And also, if you press the gear icon at the top right, you can disable the chat if it does go that way. Cool. Aweb says, love you, Kerry. Let's do this. Brilliant. I don't know if that's for me or for Kerry. Hello from Ilminster in Somerset, and hi from Jane Brent and Daniels in Sale in Cheshire. Hi, guys. So we're streaming Sundays, obviously, at 8 o'clock and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. So it'd be great if you could come along. And if at the end of this, if you did enjoy it, if you watch it on Facebook, if you could give it a like, maybe even a subscribe. And on Facebook, if you could just like the page, that would be great, and you'll be notified whenever we pop up. Bed page, well, can you give a shout out to my mum and dad, Joan and Mel, who'll be playing along with us on WhatsApp. Hello, guys. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. Right, rounds this week. It's 5 rounds as usual. 10 questions per round. We'll do the first 3 rounds, then I'll go through the answers. Have a quick break, and then we'll do the last 2 rounds. Shouldn't take any more than about 10 to 15 minutes. Rounds this week, round 1 is music, it's always a popular one. Round 2 is general knowledge, round 3 is entertainment. Round 4 I've got a picture round for you again this week. That was what took the time actually. It always seems to, because you've got to go try and find something not too difficult, not too hard, but it's basically celebrity caricatures. I nicked this idea off my brother when he did our family quiz, but I didn't use the same ones. That'd be a bit silly. And then the final round is science and nature. So hopefully it's not too hard, hopefully it's not too difficult, but yeah, let me know how the difficulty level is for everybody. So you got hello to my dad, John from Istanbul. Oh, brilliant. Chris and Dave Fag, hi guys. That's from Paula Sykes. And hello Sue Carter and Richard from Redditch. Hello guys. So all over the country at the moment. But yeah, hopefully this is our last weekend where we're away from our families and everything. Great, right, let's jump into it, shall we? If you get your pens and papers at the ready or some kind of recording device, and we'll roll into round number 1. So round number one, as I said, it is music, and we'll dive in right about now. So this is an absolute classic. Question 1, who had a hit with Ebenezer Good? I'm sure you all remember this song. Absolutely brilliant song. It was a bit of an icon of its time, wasn't it? Question 1, who had a hit with Ebenezer Good? Question number 2, which song contains the line, one dream, one soul, one prize, one goal? Question 2, which song contains the line, one dream, one soul, one prize, one goal? Don't worry, I haven't got coronavirus, I just got sticky throat. Question number 3, Mick Hucknall is the lead singer of which group? You should get that one. Question 3, Mick Hucknall is the lead singer with which group? Question number 4, which guitar manufacturer was responsible for the Stratocaster? Any guitar players out there? I'm sure you know this one. Question 4, which guitar manufacturer was responsible for the Stratocaster? Question number 5, which toy was the title of a hit for Aqua? Which kid's toy? Question 5, which toy was the title of a hit for Aqua? Question number 6, in the world of music, Ziggy Stardust is otherwise known as who? Yeah, so Simon Pete, you're putting the answers up in the chat. If you could just keep them to yourself, because everyone else is trying to play along. Really appreciate it. Thanks, mate. No worries, sorry, don't worry about it. Question number 6, in the world of music, Ziggy Stardust is otherwise known as who? Question 7, which music festival was attended by over 400,000 people in 1969? Question number 7. Which music festival was attended by over 400,000 people in 1969? Question number 8. Appetite for Destruction was the debut album for which group? Question number 8. Appetite for Destruction was the debut album for which group? Question number 9. Who endorsed Love in an Elevator? Which band was it? Question number 9. Who endorsed Love in an Elevator? And finally, question number 10. Of which rock group is Bono a member? Question number 10 to end the music round. Which rock group is Bono a member? Should get that one. Great, it's the end of round number 1. I'll just go through the questions again, just in case you missed any. Question 1, who had a hit with Ebenezer Good? Question 2, which song contains the line, one dream, one soul, one prize, one goal? Question number 3, Mick Hucknall is the lead singer with which group? Question 4, which guitar manufacturer is responsible for the Stratocaster? Question 5, which toy was the title of a hit for Aqua? Question 6, in the world of music, Ziggy Stardust is otherwise known as who? Question 7, which music festival was attended by over 400,000 people in 1969? Question 8, Appetite for Destruction was the debut album for which group? Question 9, who endorsed Love in an Elevator? And question number 10, of which rock group is Bono a member? Brilliant. That's the end of round 1. Just while we're here, quick shout out for my brother. If you're thinking of live streaming an event, get in touch. There's his details, info@CE8 Limited. This is all his kit, so I've got him to thank for this, and it's something to do for me whilst we're in lockdown as well. So yeah, do give him a shout if you're looking for anything that needs streaming, etc. Great, so next round is general knowledge, and we'll jump straight into that. So question number 1, what is the entertainer, which entertainer was born Priscilla White? Question number 1, which entertainer was born Priscilla White? Question number 2, with which team did Michael Jordan win 6 NBA basketball titles? Question number 2, with which team did Michael Jordan win 6 NBA basketball titles? There's a really good Netflix documentary about it at the moment, between him and Scottie Pippen, and about the rise of the team and Michael Jordan. I think he's worth about $3 billion now. Question number 3, what is Monday's child said to be? Question number 3, what is Monday's child said to be? Question number 4. How many pounds are there in a stone? People always get a bit confused with this one. How many pounds are there in a stone? I'm sure we've all put on a few of these over the last 6 weeks. I have. Just lack of exercise. And snacking. How many pounds are there in a stone? Question number 5. Where could one see the Swiss Guard? I'm sure if you've been there, you'll know. But where could you see the Swiss Guard? Question number 6. In which country were the Triads founded? Not a very nice bunch. Excuse me. Question number 6. In which country were the Triads founded? Question 7. In which US state will you find Rodeo Drive and Sunset Boulevard? Question number 7. In which US state would you find Rodeo Drive and Sunset Boulevard? Rodeo Drive, of course, a very famous place to go shopping. If you've got the money. Question number 8. Cashmere comes from which type of animal? Sister-in-law's got a company that sells cashmere. Maple and moose. Go and look it up if you want a baby blanket. Question number 8. Cashmere comes from which type of animal? This surprised me actually. I didn't know it. Question number 9. This one's for you, Paul. What is a Dagenham dustbin? I hope that was making you chuckle. Question number 9. What is a Dagenham dustbin? And question number 10. On a British road sign, which animal is used to warn drivers of wild animals? Question number 10. On a British road sign, which animal is used to warn drivers of wild animals? Good, that's the end of round number 2. I'll just go through the questions again for you in case you missed any. So question number 1, which entertainer was born Priscilla White? Question number 2, with which team did Michael Jordan win 6 NBA basketball titles? Question number 3, what is Monday's child said to be? Question number 4, how many pounds are there in a stone? Question number 5, where could one see the Swiss Guard? Excuse me. Question 6, in which country were the Triads founded? Question number 6, in which US state would you find Rodeo Drive and Sunset Boulevard? Question number 8, cashmere comes from which type of animal? Question number 9, question number 9, what is a Dagenham dustbin? And question number 10, on a British road sign, what animal is used to warn drivers of wild animals? Great, I hope you did okay in that. I didn't find it too tricky. Moving swiftly on to round number 3, that is entertainment, and then at the end of that round we'll answer the questions, give you a quick break and move on to the next one. So round number 3 then, we just get this teed up. There we go. Good. Right, round number 3, entertainment then. On a movie set, what job is done by a gaffer? So you always see them in the credits. What does a gaffer do on a movie set? You've got grips, gaffers, best boys, focus pullers, cameramen obviously. But what does a gaffer do? Question number 2. In Friends, what is the title of Phoebe's best known song? Very famous one, this one, and I'm sure if you like Friends, you've been watching the whole back catalogue. But in Friends, what is the title of Phoebe's best known song? Apparently they're doing a one-off Friends. Question number 3. What is the first book in the Harry Potter series called? Again, I haven't watched all the Harry Potters. But what is the first book in the Harry Potter series called? Question number 4. Based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsleigh team trying to make it to the Winter Olympics, what was the name of the film? Question number 4. Based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsleigh team trying to make it to the Winter Olympics, what's the name of the film? Really good film, that one. Question number 5. In the film Trading Places, who traded places with Dan Aykroyd? One of my favourites, this one. In the film Trading Places, who traded places with Dan Aykroyd? It's the name of the actor. Question number 6. What colour are hotels in Monopoly? Sure, everyone's been playing a bit of Monopoly. But what colour are the hotels? Question number 7. What sport would you watch at Aintree? Question number 7. Which sport would you watch at Aintree? I think it's all been pretty much cancelled for now, hasn't it? Almost like every other sporting event, but it sounds like football's going to come back, or they're going to start phasing it in. Question number 8. What is the name for the setting of the Aussie soap Home and Away? Where's it set? What's the name of the fictional place that it's set in? Question number 8. What is the name for the setting of the Aussie soap Home and Away? What's the name of the fictional base, if you like? Question number 9. Which actor provides the voice of Darth Vader? Very distinct voice, isn't he? Question number 9. Which actor provides the voice of Darth Vader? And finally, question number 10. Who plays Sirius Black in the Harry Potter film Prisoner of Azkaban? Another great actor. Question 10. To finish round 3. Who plays Sirius Black in the Harry Potter film The Prisoner of Azkaban? Good, that is the end of round 3, so I'll just go through the questions again for you. On a movie set, what job is done by a gaffer? Question 2, in Friends, what is the title of Phoebe's best known song? Question number 3, what is the first book in the Harry Potter series called? Question 4, based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsleigh team trying to make it in the Winter Olympics, what's the name of the film? Question number 5, in the film Trading Places, who traded places with Dan Aykroyd? Question 6, what colour are hotels in Monopoly? Question 7, what sport would you watch at Aintree? Question number 8, what is the name for the setting of the Aussie soap Home and Away? What's the fictional area? Question number 9, which actor plays the voice of Darth Vader? And question number 10, who plays Sirius Black in the Harry Potter film The Prisoner of Azkaban? Good, hope that wasn't too tricky for you. I'll just let you finalise your answers there, and then we'll go back to round number 1, and I'll give you the answers and you can mark everything up. Good. Let's go back to here, and so question number 1 of it all: who had a hit with Ebenezer Good? Did you get that one? It was a good song. It was a bit of an anthem, wasn't it, when it came out? It was The Shaman, or The Shaman. I think it's The Shaman. Question 2: which song contains the line "One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal"? Is it A Kind of Magic by Queen, or It's a Kind of Magic? Again, brilliant song. Mick Hucknall is the lead singer of which group? It's just also going on. Which Simply Red. Question 4, which guitar manufacturer was responsible for the Stratocaster? It's probably a bit of an open goal. You probably got this one. Fender. The Fender Stratocaster. One of the most classic guitar designs of all time, isn't it? Question number 5, which toy was the title of a hit for Aqua? It was Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie girl. I'm not going to sing it, otherwise you'll just disconnect. Question number 6, in the world of music, Ziggy Stardust is otherwise known as who? David Bowie, the late David Bowie. Question 7, which music festival was attended by over 400,000 people in 1969? It was Woodstock. Question number 8, Appetite for Destruction was a debut album for which group? It was Guns N' Roses. Question number 9, who endorsed Love in an Elevator? It was Aerosmith. And question number 10, of which rock group is Bono a member? Again, you probably got this. Everybody knows Bono, don't they? It was U2. Great. Just move on to round number 2. So, who was born? Which entertainer was born Priscilla White? It was Cilla Black. Changed her surname from White to Black. The late Cilla Black. Question number 10. With which team did Michael Jordan win 6 NBA basketball titles? It was the Chicago Bulls. And I highly recommend the Netflix documentary about that with him in it. It's really, really good. But they didn't release it all at the same time. It's kind of phased, which is rare these days, isn't it? Question number 3. What is the Monday's child said to be? It's Fairer Face. Question number 4. How many pounds are there in a stone? It's 14. Everyone always thinks it's 12, but yeah, it's 14. So I haven't pushed over to another stone yet, thankfully. Where could one see the Swiss Guard? It is in the Vatican City. They're dressed very snazzily there, but they've been there almost from when it started, apparently. Question number 6. In which country were the Triads founded, or where are they? It's in China. Question number 7. In which US state would you find Rodeo Drive and Sunset Boulevard? I'm sure you've probably been there on holiday. It's California. Question number 8. Cashmere comes from which type of animal? They're goats. Mongolian goats. Question number 9. What is a Dagenham dustbin? That's for Paul. It's a Ford Cortina, but I'll take Ford because obviously they're built in the UK in Dagenham. They were pretty awful cars. They used to bend and everything, so they got the nickname the Dagenham Dustbin. Question number 10. On a British road sign, which animal is used to warn drivers of wild animals? It is deer. Good. Hope that wasn't too bad. I'll take Ford as well if because my friend Kev's got a Ford Transit and we call it the Dagenham Dustbin. Good. Round number 3 then is entertainment. So on a movie set, what job is done by a gaffer? They're actually electricians, or he's chief electrician. They also do lighting, but their actual job title is electrician. Question I'll take lighting as well if you want, but actually their actual skill set is electrician, and they move the lights around. Question number 2, in Friends, what is the title of Phoebe's best known song? Smelly Cat. I'm not going to sing that one. I probably wouldn't do it any better than she did. Question number 3, what is the first book in the Harry Potter series called? It's The Philosopher's Stone. J.K. Rowling's just donated £1 million, hasn't she, to various charities. She's really good at that. Question number 4, based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsled team trying to make it to the Winter Olympics, Cool Runnings. Again, that was another great film with the late John Candy. Question number 5, in the film Trading Places, who traded places with Dan Aykroyd? It was Eddie Murphy. Question number 6, what colour are the hotels in Monopoly? They're red. Houses are green and the hotels are red. I like to get Park Lane and Mayfair like most people. Question number 7, which sport would you watch at Aintree? It's horse racing. Question number 8, what is the name for the setting of the Aussie soap Home and Away, Summer Bay? Question number 9, which actor provides the voice of Darth Vader? It's James L. Jones. Brilliant voice, isn't it? And question number 10, who plays Sirius Black in the Harry Potter film Prisoner of Azkaban? It's Gary Oldman. Again, really solid acting in there. So great. We'll just have a very brief break. If you just want to pop your answers up into the chat, I'll get as many as I possibly can. A few people say it was quite tricky. Rich and Nat saying cracking questions tonight. God, thanks very much, guys. Sue's Reddit is very tricky for me. Sorry about that. My brother says superb film, one of my favourites. Yeah, really. Was that for Trading Places? It was really good, wasn't it? So, what did you get out of 30? If you pop that into the chat now, I'll get that. I'll get that up. But hopefully, you found that okay. I've spent pretty much all day going for those questions. So yeah, Annette Gibbons got 25 out of 30. It's really good. Bev Pagehorn, 20 out of 30. Good, you guys are good quizzes. Annette McFadden, 24 out of 30. Andreas Morelli smashing it tonight with 28 out of 30. That's great. Good. So probably got it about right. So it's still relatively competitive for most people. But yeah, we'll start again in around about 5 minutes if that is good for you. So Nicola Tricky, I'm too young. Sorry, Richard Nat Barrett, 28. That's great. Susan Bradley, 17 out of 30. Joe Ward's got 24. Pam Mount's got 22. Joe Rose has got 18. That's good. Kerry Ward, 17. Close but no cigars usually with Neil Casington. What else we got? Guys rolled over. 21, 29 for Donna Gash has got 15. Jane Osborne's 20. John's Shimfield has got 23 out of 30. Natalie Graham, 26. So yeah, it looks like we're doing pretty good, doesn't it? We've got it just about right on the difficulty level. Amanda Marshall, hi there. It always feels weird saying your teacher's first name once you leave school, isn't it? Are we going to do it after lockdown? Yeah, I'm planning on it. Marie Derry got 15 out of 30. Julie Vernon, 25 out of 25, that's great. Catherine going 24. Didn't have a clue what most of them were, sorry about that. 22, thanks to the husband helping, that's good. Some good bit of teamwork. Karen Wood, 25. Let's get as many of these up on the screen as I can. It's mostly Facebook comments, but my dad's got 23 out of 30. It's pretty good. Usually Sarah's there to help. She's one. My brother's got 21 out of 30. Nice quiz. That's good. Paul's 24 out of 30. So yeah, this would be quite a close leaderboard. if it was in the pub, wouldn't it? So when sport coming on, I'll do a sport one next round. The only trouble is, I don't know anything about sports. So I don't know what's a difficult question and what's a hard question. So yeah, my brother works for Sky Sports, so he knows everything. Susan Bradley says, hopeless at the entertainment round. I haven't seen any of those films, so I highly recommend Trading Places. I think it's on Netflix. Really, really good. Absolutely hilarious film. And Cool Runnings as well. That's definitely a good recommendation. Jack and Maisie got 15, so 50% there. Great, right, let's move swiftly on. So the next round's a picture round, so I'm going to leave it up for 35 seconds and then move it on. It's caricatures of mostly actors, but shouldn't be too tricky. Hopefully you'll get most of them. But yeah, I'll pop that up on the screen in a second. Right, so you've got Danny O'Shea, 18 out of 30. Brilliant. Right, let's move swiftly on. So without much further ado, I'll give you a little hint, but I'm not going to go crazy. But hopefully you should get most of them. Great. Right, here we go. Let's give them that. So who's this famous American actor? Like I say, it'll be up for 35 seconds. And another American actor. Who's this chap? Haven't seen him in much recently. Again, another American actor, very famous. And this American actor, he was in a film with a guy from Question One, very famous film. I saw a photo of him where he's put on a load of weight. Not quite looking as chiseled as he did then. One of those guys who, you know who he is, but you can't remember his name. And who's this actor? Me and my brother love this guy. Probably one of those guys, again, that you've seen in a lot of films, but you might not know his name. Yeah, very famous actor. He seems to be in everything at the moment, producing it. And who's this US singer? And who's this fairly classic American actor? And again, who's this American actor? He looks quite cute there, doesn't he? Been in many films. It doesn't seem to have done much recently. Back in the day, it was in loads of films. And finally, again, this American actor. Again, there was a period where he was in every other film. He was out in the box office and hasn't been in very much recently. One of those people who are never that fussed by him as an actor, but the films are quite good. Good, so I'm just going to give you 7 seconds again just to go through them. So that's question 1, question 2, question 3, four, 5, I'm sure you can work the rest of the numbers out, you don't need me to say any more. Brilliant. I hope you enjoyed that round. That was good fun for me to do, trying to find difficulty level, because I know often it can be quite tricky. But we'll move on to the final round now, which is round number 5, which is science and nature. And then that will conclude another great quiz for me. Great, right, so question number 1. Which animal only eats eucalyptus leaves? Which animal only eats eucalyptus leaves? Question number 2. What does the N stand for in NATO? Question number 3. What is the common name for alopecia? What does it do to the body? Question number 3. What is the common name for alopecia? Question 4. What word describes part of your hand and a type of tree? Question number 4. What word describes part of your hand and a type of tree? Question number 5. Name the wild dogs of Australia. Question number 6, one for Caroline, she's a vet. Name the heaviest breed of domestic dog. You'll probably be thinking it's between about 1 or 2 or 3 different animals, but breed, sorry. What is the name of the heaviest breed of domestic dog? What do the initials, question 7, what do the initials DB stand for in conjunction with Aston Martin? So DB7, DB10, DB9, etc. What does DB stand for? Question number 7, what do the initials DB stand for in conjunction with Aston Martin? Like I say, DB5, the classic Bond car. Question number 8, what does a Geiger counter measure? Question number 8, what does a Geiger counter measure? Question number 9, what do bees collect and use to create honey? Question number 9, what do bees collect and use to create honey? And finally, question number 10, what dog is named after a Mexican state? Question number 10, what dog is named after a Mexican state? Good, that is it. I'll just go through the questions again for you. Which animal only eats eucalyptus leaves? Question number 2, what does the N stand for in NATO? Question 3, what is the common name for alopecia? Question 4, what word describes part of your hand and a type of tree? Question 5, name the wild dogs of Australia. Question 6, name the heaviest breed of domestic dog. Question 7, what do the initials DB stand for in conjunction with Aston Martin? That's one you probably either know or won't know. Question 8, what does a Geiger counter measure? Question 9, what do bees collect and use to create honey? And question 10, what dog is named after a Mexican state? Great, right, let's go and give you the answers to the picture round. So let me just tee that up. So what was the name of this handsome fellow? That was, of course, Tom Cruise. What's the name of this chap? Brad Pitt. This guy, did you get it? John Travolta. Loves his aviation, does John. This guy, Dustin Hoffman. Next, this was Val Kilmer. Obviously was in Top Gun with Tom Cruise all those years ago. He's in the 80s. It's Iceman. This guy, this might have taxed a few of you. You'd have seen him, but probably might not know his name. It's Mark Wahlberg. Back in the day when he was Marky Mark. This guy, Elvis Presley. Question 8, John Wayne. You might not have got that one if you're a bit younger, because he hasn't really been on the TV in my era anyway, but he's very distinctive face, isn't he? This was Michael Douglas, or is Michael Douglas. And finally, question number 10, this guy, Nicolas Cage. Good, I hope that wasn't too tricky for you. And let's move on to the answers for round number 5, which was, of course, the Science and Nature round. Let me just get back to here. So, which animals only eats eucalyptus leaves? It was, of course, koala bears. Excuse me. Question number 2, what does the N stand for in NATO? It's North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Question 3, what's the common name for alopecia? It's baldness, or male pattern baldness. Not a problem I've got at the moment. Quite the opposite. I want to try and get rid of some of it. I'm sure you all do as well, unless you shaved your hair. Question 4, what word describes part of your hand and a type of tree? It's a palm tree. Name the wild dogs of Australia. They're dingoes. The heaviest breed of domestic dog, it was probably between this, St Bernard, but it was probably between that and a Newfoundland, wasn't it? But it's St Bernard. Question number 7, what do the initials stand for? Initials DB stand for in conjunction with Aston Martin? David Brown, who was the first owner of Aston Martin. Question number 8, what does a Geiger counter measure? It's radioactivity. That's that crackling that you can hear. Don't know if any of you saw Chernobyl, that was a great mini-series. Question number 9, what do bees collect and use to create honey? That was a probably fairly straightforward one for you. Pollen. And question number 10, what dog is named after a Mexican state? It's, of course, a Chihuahua. Brilliant. So pop your answers, or what you got up into the... pop your answers up into the chat. Sorry, isn't male pattern baldness? No, lots of forms of alopecia. Okay. Right, yeah, if you pop your answers up in the chat, I'll try and get as many as I possibly can. Andrew Morelli says he disputes there's many forms of alopecia. Okay, if it's hair falling out though, isn't it? Basically, not baldness, but yeah, it's your hair falling out. But I'll take that, whatever you want. Cool, yeah, pop your answers up, but I hope you enjoyed it. I really, really enjoy doing these quizzes. It certainly gives me something to do, and hopefully next week I'll still do it next Sunday, but hopefully we're all a little bit more or less restricted. So what we got, 35 out of 50 from Danny O'Shea. That's great. Catherine's got 42. What else? Catherine Jones got 40. 39 out of 50 for Nick. It's great. Anne Bradley 40 out of 50. Amanda's got 46. Did really well. Pam Mount 41. What was the answer to number 10 in the last round? Let me just look that up. What was the dog name after a Mexican state? Chihuahua. Kristen Olden 34. Happy with that? Yeah, I would be if you're on your own. 31 out of 50 there for Susie Bradley. Nicola Wayneman 39 out of 50. Leslie Dawson 47 out of 50. Blimey, you did really well. Maybe 40 out of 50, 46 from Rich Annette Barrett. Hi guys. Angela Laycock 40 out of 50. Great picture round. Thank you. Sharon Gardner got 43. 10 out of 10 in the last round. Andreas Morelli got 44 out of 50. Really well done. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with all the answers that's coming in. Paul McConnell got 44. 43 from Annette Gibbons. Bev Page Swan, 47 out of 50. That's really good. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up as best as I can. I'll try and get all these, or as many as I can, up on the screen, because it's obviously streaming across 2 channels here. John Shimfield, what was question 6 again? In what, which round? We got, really well done, guys. So it looks like we got the difficulty level just about right, I think. It wasn't too easy, wasn't too hard. Nobody's bombed, which is good. Thanks for a great quiz from Catherine Stamp. That's my pleasure. Like I say, I enjoy doing this as much as, or probably more than you enjoy doing it. The whole nation's gone quiz mad, haven't they? Because it's just something to do other than watching TV, isn't it? Because I've been doing a fair bit of that, to be honest, like everybody has. But there we go. Sky Spears got 8 out of 50. Okay. Avril Maley got 45. Stroman 45. Karen Stafford 54. The Torbeos All Stars 38 out of 50. Great. And what else we got? 41, 31, and 47. Brother got 36 on his Todd. With Charlotte and Michelle probably tucked up in bed now. Right, I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for popping by. I really, really appreciate it. It really makes, even though there's only one of you here, I'd still do it, to be honest. It's just a nice thing to do for everybody. But I hope you all stay safe this week. And, well, big love to all our NHS key workers and delivery drivers, postmen, everybody that's keeping the country going at the moment. I hope you have a really good rest of the week. Fingers crossed that we get let out a little bit more this week. As I say, if you're looking to stream anything or you know anybody that's looking for streaming services, do give my bro a call. He's been kind enough to lend all this equipment over to us. So his details are, they pop up there. But info at CE8 Limited. Great. I have been John Edwards. You guys have been amazing. I'm going to see you on Wednesday at 8 o'clock for another quiz. Like I say, hopefully things will have calmed down by then. But in the meantime, stay safe and take care of yourself. And I'll see you all very, very soon. See you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.